Welcome to the 420 Tarot Lounge, where egos are dropped and your eyes are opened. So, why don't you pull up a chair and assist me in the interpretation of the cards that Sovereign chooses. There may just be a message here for you. So, I hope everybody's having a great day. I'm just clearing the air. I've called in Sovereign. I hope that everybody's had a great day, is having a great day. Sorry. And if you're not having a great day, if you're having a shitty day, have as best a day as you can. What's in the situation you find yourself. So I do hope that everybody has had a great Valentine weekend. And if you're in Canada, I think Monday was Family Day, and I think in the United States it was President's Day, and who knows what other countries celebrate. Anyway, you've clicked on this video because our energies have synchronized and our frequencies have harmonized. I do general energy tarot readings, and sometimes I am able to get almost a very detailed message that would apply to only a select few. So if you are inclined and want to hang around, help me, that would be greatly appreciated. Oh, we have a whole, you get all my bloopers, everything. And all of these cards fell face up, just like this. So let's see what they are. We have the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, wow, and the King of Pentacles. All right, so there's some kind of a, and the Wheel of Fortune's on the bottom. There is some kind of movement. It feels to me like there's, at times, it feels a little chaotic, but there is a desired outcome. This could be like the energy that I'm feeling here is that it's almost like like a desire of individualism among community. So we are all one, if I can say it like that. So although, yes, you do make your own individual decisions, you make your own, you, you, you have your own favorite things, that kind of stuff. That's all ego, okay? You do, or there is a desire to be in community. I'm getting this from the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Pentacles, working to make your future brighter, working to make your future better, okay? Now, there's a lot of different energies, and I say different energies. that are also trying to accomplish this individual within community type um, lifestyle, life mindset. And it's like there's it feels to me like there's also needs to be lessons learned on hard work, respect, learning, planning. I'm going to get some clarity on that. Hmm. Okay, so so what I'm visualizing, what I'm being shown is would be like, let's just say, it looks to me like it's a community of um, houses, or yeah, houses that work together um, within the community. So it'd be like a community homesteading type thing. But the individualism that I'm feeling here is that you're getting to be your own person. So stand on your own 2 feet. Um, pay your bills, like, whatever, on an individual. So you don't rely on anybody. That's the goal. Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles. Then we have the Three of Pentacles. So yeah, so you're not relying on anybody, except for to, let's say, uh, trade. Okay. Um, Six of Wands. Ooh, with the Eight of Cups in the bottom. So there's a Eight of Cups and Four of Pentacles here is like walking away from something, letting something go, giving something away. And it seems to me like this is about control. So you want to be able to control your individualism or what, but again, pulling your weight is commendable, but allowing that to fall into the ego, you are trying to separate yourself from the one. And if you can't do that, the one has to work together. There may, um, it seems to me that some have already learned this lesson, or learned this truth, or learned this It may take a while for others to learn it or understand it or catch on. What to say? Catch on. Um, Now, detachment from the ego and is very it's not easy. It's not like just like you can say, oh, um, I'm just not going to have an ego anymore. We The way that we thrive is through the ego. And what I mean by that is, I don't mean that in a positive way. That's where we start putting ourselves first or our agenda first. And regardless of the fallout or the consequences, um, the individual is paying their bills and pulling their weight in order to lessen the impact on the collective, on the community. So there's like um, two mentalities there, okay? And it's going to take some time for people to, may take some time for some people to catch up to this. And your patience is your individualism because your ego doesn't have any patience. So you're going to, this is where you're going to start, this is where you can practice that that energetic path. There'll be little wins along the way. There'll be, and I say little wins, I don't mean it like it's a contest. I mean, you'll have uh, little moments of joy, little, all that kind of stuff. That's what I mean by that. I haven't, let's see what the Rider Waite Smith is going to clarify for us, or what Sovereign is going to. Okay, well, one card just fell on the floor. Let's see what it is. Oh, gotta get my nails done. I've put it off and put it off because we had such terrible weather here. High Priestess. Hmm. We've had such terrible weather here. I just not wanted to go out, and I need a haircut too. So let's see what other card is Sovereign wanting to select. You know. Hmm. Oh wow! There's three more cards here. Judgment, Six of Cups, and the Death card. Wowie, wowie. Oh, and then on the bottom we have the Hierophant. Okay. So your advice here is to recognize when you are falling into your ego state, and that'll be easy because it will be because you. Let's just say you disagree with somebody, how they live their life, whatever, and you are trying to force your opinion on them, or you try to get them to change. That is your ego. allowing them to have their free will, choose what they want, regardless of what you think, is letting the ego go and actually showing love. Because now, I mean, of course, you can debate back and forth, you can have conversations, all that kind of good stuff. But where your ego, once your ego steps in the room, it's a lost battle. Okay? So that's what I'm going to say there. Um, Another thing that is, I think, feels like you have you may have been able to get what you've wanted in the past. You may have been able to, through your ego, the, oh, what would you call that? It's never too late. It's never too late. And you'll find that you may find that it's a little bit tougher than if you had done it years ago. Because now that energy has a channel, a tunnel to you. My name is Friday. This is the 420 Tarot Lounge, a safe space to drop your ego and look at things honestly, authentically. If you enjoy my interpretation of the cards, I ask that you pass that puff and smash that like button. And I hope that you will subscribe. I would be honored to show up in your algorithm feed. Have an awesome day. And if you're having a shitty day, have as best a day as you can in the situation you find yourself. I hope to see you again soon. Namaste.